So this is it, Critic! Our final battle's finally here! About time. Let's settle the score once and for all, B! This game room's as good as mine. Oh, Critic, you're darn right it is. You ready then? My existence, my purpose for being here. It all comes down to this. Ready? Arms! Gah! This ain't my parents' carpet. Whoa, what the? Where am I? What is this place? Oh my god, why are these pillows not fluffed? Disgraceful. It's actually really, spacious. I like it. Okay, Balrog, what the heck did you do? Did you reboot your series again? Oh my god. Where's my hair? You're me too, I could ask you the same thing. Did you stop using the Rogue game? I could check Amazon for the subscription, Nah, boys, this is neither of your doings. Welcome to the new game room. You moved out. What? That's it? No flashbacks, no sentimental goodbyes, no story arc resolutions? Also, why don't we remember moving out? My arms should at least be sore or something. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. Nah, B, you moved out 6 months ago. That's from the flu shot. No, that's even worse. Anyway, look around the room, see what you can find, get acquainted. And maybe you should think about that hint I gave you a little while ago. Then you'll be able to move on to the next step of your training. Later. Did he just... Okay, Balrog, can I just have the switch or something? Balrog, what are you doing? Oh, come on, man! Hits! I need some hits here! Ugh, stupid arm! I've got it! Yeah. Hey, Critic, remember ARMS? That was a good time, right? ARMS? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, that game. What do you mean, that game? ARMS doesn't have legs, dude. I played all the modes it had and then I stopped. Like most people. Okay, but you like the game itself, correct? Yes, I like the gameplay, just not the game. They're adding more content, right? And it's free. There's nothing substantial here. A few characters, a boss attack mode. Cute little badges. Wow. How can I recommend a fighting game with only a handful of modes for 60 bucks? Darn you! Here we are again, the tried and true argument of content versus price. When I bought Splatoon 1, I thought the same thing, but when more content kept coming out, it just brought me right back in. Also, I love those cute little badges. They're adorable. Okay, more aggressive strategy. So, Critic, I have a challenge for you. Nice try, buddy, but I'm not gonna play it again. I have Splatoon 2, and it fixes all the problems you just had in your little mental monologue. Well, I'm gonna show you modes don't matter in this type of game. And there he goes. 1 week, ARMS, you and me, and on the last day we throw down. If I win, you have to help me on the journey Jerry sent me on, in the new game room. Well, I guess until inevitably our lease goes up. Our hopefully not temporary game room. What? No, that is none of my business. Why should I care? Well, if you win, you can host a show. Forever. Oops. No way. No, you can't be serious. That's right. If you win, this whole place is your oyster. You can do whatever you want. I'll watch you on the sidelines for like the rest of my life. Dude, that's so freaking easy. I can just play the game nonstop for 7 days and kick your butt, right? Yeah, that's exactly my plan. Like, you just repeated yourself. Yeah, well, thank you for giving me a chance to shine. You got yourself a deal, buddy. So this is it. You ready? Because our final battle starts now, Critic. Oh, Balrog. It sure will be.
In an alternate universe, far, far away, 2% of the world's population has been gifted with really stringy arms. No one knows how they got it, but in this fictional world, many consider it a wonderful gift. So what better way to use it than beat the shit out of each other in arenas, punch targets, hit explosive volleyballs, and I'm not even kidding, dunk on each other in hoops for entertainment. With a choice of over 10 diverse characters, each with their own motives and skills, you must fight your way up the ranks and try to become the new ARMS champion. And trust me, it is no easy feat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bring it. Whew. Oh man, what a workout. What have I gotten myself into? Really? I'm betting the game room over the stupid game. I'm breaking a sweat just by punching. How am I supposed to win against the critic? Oh my... Is somebody in there? Hello? Who goes there? Oh, hi, Prof. Oh, hey, Balrog, what's up? Need help teaching some mechanicas? Just do your job. Here, take them.
So how you control these characters is unique. ARMS uses the Joy-Cons in a brand new way called the thumbs up grip. Imagine slightly more sophisticated and more responsive Wiimotes. To move around, you tilt both Joy-Cons in the same direction you want to go. To block, tilt both of your Joy-Cons together. To dash and jump around, use the L and R buttons respectively. And to punch, move a fist forward!
No, I'm so sorry, man. It was an accident. Come on, man. Why didn't you strap on? It says it right in the menu. I was testing it out for science. Always strap on, kids. Okay, Professor, I'm gonna need you to never say that ever again.
If you thought that was crazy, you can also pull off a rush move with the other triggers that make you flail around like crazy. So if you stand up and really get into character, you're looking at one hell of a workout. There's a few other crazy moves you can pull off, but ironically, I'm more of a punch till I win kind of guy, so you can check out the tips and tricks section if you want to learn more. Just keep those straps in if you want to try them. Now, if motion controls aren't your thing, or maybe you just don't want to look like a fool in public, ARMS supports just about every compatible controller. That said, the button mappings are far from ideal. Like, it's still playable, but you use the Z's for punches, L and R's for rush, which is the opposite of the motion control setup, and dash and jump being set to X and Y is a little weird since my brain is kind of wired for A to jump and B to dash, like in platformers. But my main problem is that you can't configure the buttons. You heard me, a fighting game with no button configuration.
Actually, Professor, they added that inside ARMS version 3.0. Get with the times. Oh well, you know, I guess I miss a lot when I'm in a box for 6 months. Oh, by the way, was that a Sonic game? Did that turn out good?
Nope. Look, I'm glad they were patched in later, but no config at launch is unacceptable. The default controls weren't a bad choice, but were cumbersome enough that I actually went back to motion controls, which I'm totally cool with. At least blocking doesn't mean, you know, clicking sticks anymore.
Okay, B, I'm done here. It's your turn. Look, can you just get back in your coffin? You're kind of freaking me out. Fine. But before I go, I have one question for you. Do you know if Jerry did all this whole moving thing? He didn't say anything, no. But what makes you think that he did all this, dude? Well... What are you looking at? Just a hunch. Well, until next time you need me, farewell, my underling. Not gonna tell me anything, huh? Let me just... Oh, no. Get out! What are you doing?
Alright, let's go over some modes. First up is Grand Prix, a 1 or 2 player challenge where you face 10 fighters back-to-back classic mode style. There's 7 difficulties to choose from, and most of the time you're just fighting someone from the character roster. But to switch things up, you play one of those minigames I mentioned earlier. There's Hoops, where you dunk on your enemies by grabbing them or pulling off rush attacks, and if you do it outside of the border, you can actually get 3 points instead of 2. First player to 10 points wins. Then there's Bball, which is kind of like hot potato. Keep hitting the ball back and forth until it hits the ground, or it pops on someone's side after a while. You can lob the ball by grabbing, but hitting it with one arm spikes it. First to 5 wins, but I usually finish before the timer runs out. And third is probably my favorite of the bunch, Skill Shot. At first it seems kinda easy, break the targets while trying to punch and grab your opponent from the other side, until you lose really bad and wonder what happened. So the skill behind Skill Shot is that you're supposed to hit multiple targets in the same punch, and doing so will drastically increase your score. I mean, we're talking like 10 to hundreds of points. So the key to winning is choosing at least one arm with a wide range when playing Grand Prix. That way you can choose it when you play this stage and it'll make your life a whole lot easier. Get through 9 stages of these modes and you face against the commish, Brass Knuckle, I mean, Max Brass. He's a damn powerhouse. If you get hit by his punches, especially when his health gets low, you're in for a world of hurt. So blocking and dashing constantly is a must. But once you conquer the King of the Ring, you get the award ceremony where everyone cheers you on and congratulates you. If you play level 3 or below. I hear if you play level 4 and up, there's an extra fight at the end. But...
I can't do it! Alright, just beat the super secret boss that you beat with level 6 or higher. That was too easy. Time to call it a night. Can't believe that was 60 bucks. Oh, and good luck, Balrog. I'm totally gonna rip you a new one, by the way. Thanks for the show. No. Come on, B, you can do this. You wouldn't have accepted this if you didn't know what you were doing. Right? Come on, maybe there's a new character I can use or something that came out with an update. ARMS version 5 was the last content update. But, you know, Splatoon did it for a year! Why is ARMS only doing it for 6 months? No. Was the critic right all along? How can I recommend a fighting game with only a handful of modes for 60 bucks? I didn't know what I was doing! I was just being stubborn! Dang it! And it'd be easier if I could just focus, but I don't even know how we ended up here. Everything looks so familiar, but I just feel so lost. I just want things to go back to the way they used to be. I just want to go home. You. This is all your fault. If it wasn't for you, if I didn't win you at that stupid fair, I wouldn't be losing everything right now. What do you, of all people, have to teach me? Who am I kidding? Man, I remember when we entered the old game room so many years ago. I really hated you back then. I mean, look at yourself. You're the abomination of the Mario merchandise line. Well, that is until this terrible Mario cereal that tastes like cat food! Yeah, you heard me, this sucks, don't buy it. Also, you know, you're probably cursed, because I got you at a fair. But I'm glad that, over the years, I ended up growing on you, you know? Wait a sec. Growing on someone! That's it! Alright, critic, I found your secret. I know exactly how to do this. Let's go!